Well, we're on the move this morning. We're now in the kitchen. Of course, Memorial Day is a great time to be grilling outside. But today we are inside cooking steak, and I'll have to say that that's one of the hardest meats for me to cook because it's always a little chewy for me. But we're going to join now with Janet Dickey. She's going to talk to us about how to make a perfect steak this Memorial Day weekend.
Perfect. Thanks for having us, Lisa. So yeah, we have a couple of great different cuts of meat that we have here. I'm with Longhorn Steakhouse, and so obviously steak is a huge passion of ours. So we've got a couple of different steak options for you. If you just look right over here, we've got 3 different cuts with us. We've got a filet first. It's going to be the most tender, lean cut of meat that you can possibly get. In the center, we've got our sirloin. It's going to be really lean as well, but a little bit more juicy. Got a little bit more flavor running through it. And then my all-time favorite and one of our guest favorites is going to be our bone-in outlaw ribeye. It's got a lot of great marbling. That's going to be the white that you see running through that. So when it grills, it's going to be really, really juicy, just tender, absolutely fantastic. So we're actually going to focus on the outlaw ribeye today. It's a perfect steak for grilling outside, grilling inside, whatever the rain may decide that we're going to do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to season our steak. So I'm actually going to let you grab that seasoning right there. It is going to be a seasoning that's made specifically for Longhorn. And you can achieve it with some salt, pepper, some onion powder, and some garlic powder at home. So you're going to really just season that steak really well.
I tend to be heavy-handed.
That's okay, because we definitely, that's good, because we boldly season and expertly grill every steak at Longhorn.
I need to learn how to do that. Bold and expert. I love that.
There you go. So after you season that one side, you're just going to pat it down, make sure it's good and rubbed in there. Flip it over, and we're going to do the same thing on the back. So what we call this that you're doing, Lisa, is called the round trip, where you go up and then back down the steak. And that's just going to ensure that you have a really great coating of seasoning on it. You want to make sure, again, that you pat that side. That way all that seasoning gets kind of crusted in there. If it does fall through the grates when you put it onto the grill outside, totally okay. All right? So because we are grilling inside, we're going to use a saute pan today. You just want to make sure that that saute pan's really hot. You're looking for about 500 degrees. In that, you're going to add a little bit of canola oil. So when we're sitting in our grills in Longhorn, we use these long tongs that are sitting right here next to us. That way we don't burn our hands. So you just want to make sure that there's a good coating of that canola oil inside. And then you're just going to drop the steak straight down in there. Now, when it's hot, you're going to hear that sear, And that's what you want. You want to hear that really good sear to make sure that you're getting that awesome crust.
Well, thank you so much for explaining that to us. And, anyone wanting more information on the perfect grill can definitely go to our website, kshb.com. We'll be right back.